Something that interests me a lot has been what fish feed on and what times they feed on certain things. And having looked at all the fish I've caught for my study, I can see that they feed on a range of things. And in certain areas, you will find that for this time of the year, end of summer, they will be feeding very heavily on one particular insect group and maybe one particular stage. It might be pre-emerging nymphs that are just sort of stuck in the surface film, or it might be terrestrials that hatch in the warm afternoon sun in the South Island late summer. It's fair to say that the brown trout are a very generalist feeder. It can feed on very many things, and as it sort of moves through its own life history, it will move from smaller prey to bigger and bigger prey and start feeding in a different behavior. You will get the small to medium-sized fish feeding very aggressively, very high risk taking, wanting to put on as much weight as possible in as short a time as possible. And you get some bigger fish feeding on other fish or feeding on large prey, but feeding very sort of slow and gentle and almost in a lazy manner. And as a fisherman, of course, you get really keen when you find out where are these really big lake fish going to go back to every year. When you find those locations that you know they have to pass through this delta or they have to pass through this rock pool, and they probably often stop here to rest, and you know where to go for your fishing.